freaking fixing the streets when I'm trying to film. It is what it is, but you know, it's not the best.
Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ingrid and this is Ingrid Reads a Lot. Excuse the new or different angle that we have here. I just filmed a video, and in that video I tell you guys that I recently injured my ankle playing volleyball. Basically, I literally either tore or partially tore all the different ligaments on and around your ankle. And I was really uncomfortable the way that I was filming before because I had nowhere to like lean and I couldn't prop my foot up. So this is why we have this angle. I hope it's okay. And I still wanted to film a video for you guys, another video. And this video that I wanted to talk to you guys about is we're going to talk about spring new releases. There are some very interesting books coming out and I just wanted to shout them out. So for this video, I actually did the days of spring. So anything that was released between March 20th and June 20th is fair game for these upcoming releases. I just wanted to make that clear because the reason why I didn't do, obviously it's already mid-March, so anything that came out already, I kind of just, you know, whatever. So I figured the 20th, like actually spring, would be a good starting point up until June 20th. And then hopefully I will make another one of these that will be summer releases. If I'm looking down, it's because I have a list of the books down here on my iPad so that I can tell you guys, and I'm still keeping my foot propped up. So it's a win-win. Let's see. I should have put these in order of release date. Wouldn't that be easier for me? But I didn't. I will try to do it as I'm talking to you guys. So for the past like month, well, at least already like this year, I've been really into horror and fantasy. Those are the main genres that I've been reading. This list will actually reflect that. A lot of the books that I saw that are interesting to me are in between those genres. There is some sci-fi in there too because I love me some sci-fi, but yes. Okay, first up we have Blood on Her Tongue by Johanna Van Veen. And this comes out March 25th. What's today's date? March 19th. So I am excited to read this. This is a historical horror set in the Netherlands in 1887. And it sounds like the main character is Lucy and her sister is losing it. But back in that day, if a woman was showing any sign of mental instability, they would be sent to asylums and never heard from ever again. So it sounds like Lucy wants to keep her twin sister from that, and so she goes to her house to try to figure out what's going on. But I think there is some vampire, like it sounds like one of the descriptions, it says that her sister was very hungry, and so I'm guessing vampire in the mix of this. And it also sounds like Lucy herself is hiding something, which that's just my type of book, like vampire, feminist, people hiding shit, like that. It's just great. And I haven't read anything by this author. She is from the Netherlands, but she also released, I don't know if it was last year or, yeah, last year she released My Darling Dreadful Thing. And this cover I've seen around. I don't really know what the book is about, but yes, I haven't read anything by this author, but I think the vampire one is definitely the one I'm going to start with. All right, and then next up we have April 1st, The Sirens by Amelia Hart is coming out. And Amelia Hart is the author of Wayward, which is something that came out last year, I believe. The two have a similar blueprint in the sense that they're about women that are interconnected throughout time. And this one is about three sisters, it says, that are hundreds of years apart and they're connected some way. It sounds like it has to do with the sea, and that's why it's called Siren. And I really want to read this. I also want to read Wayward. It sounds like something I would enjoy. I love historical fiction too, but yes, I did say it was just horror. I lied. This is historical fiction. Oh god, I'm a mess, aren't I? Can I also just say that I love the American cover for this, but the UK, I'm guessing, version of this cover, it's giving. I will pop a picture up so you guys know what I'm talking about, but gosh darn it. Anyway, I'm excited to read this. April 1st, it's coming out. And then April 25th, we have When the Wolf Comes Home by Nat Cassidy. And this is what some people have described on Goodreads as chase horror. I had no idea what that was, but it sounds like someone's being chased, and that's what the premise is. This woman is a struggling actress. Her name is Jess, and one day she gets into a struggle with this man, and her and his 5-year-old are running for their lives from this man, and some weird things happen, and I kind of want to read that. I don't know, like, this author has many books that have been released that all sound really good to me. I'll put pictures up so you guys can see, but I think I'm gonna start with this one. I think I just love this cover, and the premise just sounds like a good old horror book in the same vein as the movie by Russell Crowe. Not by him, he's in the movie, I forget what it's called. But basically, it's this woman, you know, they're in traffic and she honks at this guy. It was the wrong guy to honk to because he ends up like chasing her up and down Main Street. And that movie was just like so chilling because it's something that could happen in real life. Yeah, don't honk at people because you might get chased down. But anyway, that's what that sounds like. This book sounds like to me, and I think it's gonna be a good time. All right, and then May 6th, we have Overgrowth by Mira Grant. And I actually got this already from NetGalley for review. I haven't read it yet, but I am going to soon. But Mira Grant wrote, what's the name of that book? It's up there. Into the Drowning Deep, that's the one. And that's a horror novel about killer mermaids. So good, so well done. This is about an alien invasion, and our main character has been telling people that she is an alien since she was 3 years old, but no one believes her. And then guess what? Her family's coming back. So I think the premise just sounded so amazing. And this author, Mira Grant, is the same author, Shauna Maguire. If you've heard of her, The Wayward Children, I think, something like that. It has like a bunch of books. Anyway, I really want to read this. I like horror. I like this author, and I really loved Into the Drowning Deep. So good. Killer mermaids. It does have a lot of sciencey stuff in that book, but I enjoyed that. So if you like that, if that sounds good, I encourage you to read that book because it was really good. Next up, we have Silver Elite by Danny Francis. I don't know if it's Donnie or Danny. I'm gonna say Danny. This also comes out on May 6th, and this is a dystopian trilogy, I guess. That's what the Goodreads description says. But this sounds like really up my alley because this is Hunger Games but for adults, because the premise is that this main character is psychic. I'm saying Hunger Games because it was dystopian, not because I think the premise has anything to do with it. But I guess our main character is psychic, and in this world that they live in, you're either born immune to this toxin that killed a bunch of people, or you are enhanced by the toxin, and so you have powers. And it sounds like that's what happened, and this main character is trying to revolutionize the world from within, and there's a love story in there, but it sounds like very much like an adult novel. I don't think the characters are YA or anything. Also, this has really good reviews on Goodreads, like from people that are reading it early, so I'm hoping that it's good. But it said that, like, you know how Goodreads has the little tags? This one says new adult, so not adolescence, which is good and refreshing, especially for like a dystopian trilogy. So I love to see it, and I'm excited to get to this one for sure. All right, and then May 20th, we have 2 books, but we have first Immaculate Conception by Ling Huang. And this author wrote Natural Beauty, which is a book that I've seen a lot of people that I watch on BookTube talk about. This sounds like a sci-fi horror, and basically there's these 2 friends that one of them is like obsessed with the other one, and a new technology comes about that they can get into each other's head. It sounds like, is what I understood from the premise, but it has devastating effects after that, as you would imagine. And this reminded me of the movie The Substance. And it's different, obviously, because in that movie, if you haven't watched it, it's the same person, right? They're just divided into 2 people. But I feel like this is the same premise in the sense that it's like 2 people, one is obsessed with the other one, vying for this ideal. And yeah, I'm excited to read this. It sounds right up my alley, sci-fi horror, and I can't wait to get to this. Next up, we have The Incandescent by Emily Tesh. This also comes out on May 13th, and this is a fantasy, dark academia, and also queer. The line that I'm going to read for you guys from Goodreads is what got me on this, and this is, the main character is the director of this magic school, which one I thought was really cool because you don't get a lot of older main characters, especially in this like dark academia world, but she's the director. And so this little line is what got me. Walden is good at her job. No, Walden is great at her job, but demons are masters of manipulation. It's her responsibility to keep her school with its 600 students and centuries-old legacy safe. And it's possible that the entity Walden most needs to keep her school safe from is herself. What? What is she? So yeah, I just really want to read that. And it sounds really up my alley. Because I do like dark academia. I don't like insufferable, rich main characters, you know? Which tends to be a lot of these like younger characters. So I'm excited to read this. I can't wait till it comes out May 13th. And then another horror that I'm really excited about is The Starving Saints by Caitlin Starling. I have not read anything from this author. I don't know who this author is, but this is a medieval horror, which just sounds so good. It sounds like Amar Castle is under siege and they are running out of food and no one is coming to the rescue. When these saints come around, everyone's cured and they have no worries. But something is amiss. And then this line from the Goodreads description just killed me. As the castle descends into bacchanalian madness, forgetting the masses army beyond its wall in favor of hedonistic ecstasy, these three women are the only ones to still see their situation for what it is. What is going on? I really want to know what's going on in this medieval castle. Like, who are these people and what are they doing? Bacchanalian. I just love that word. I don't know why. I guess it comes from the Greek. Is it Greek mythology? Like Bacchus? It has to be, right? I don't know. If you know better, then let me know in the comments. All right, then we have one more and then we'll be done. Next up is Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil by V. Schwab. This is coming out June 10th. And this sounds like really up my alley. I hope that I enjoyed this. I did not like, what's the other book that she wrote that's like a historical fiction, is The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. I shouldn't say I didn't like it. Like, I thought it was okay, but not to the point that people love this, right? I felt very lukewarm about that book. I'm hoping this will be better. And the description for this is Santo Domingo de la Calzada in 1532, London 1837, and Boston 2019. Three young women, their bodies planted in the same soil, their stories tingling like roots. One grows high and one grows deep and one grows wild. All of them grow teeth. Whoever wrote this line, like, because it's a very small description, but like so good at their job, they deserve a raise, because this makes anyone that likes anything like horror related historical fiction is gonna pick this up, you know? But yeah, I'm mainly picking this up because I did enjoy her writing style in The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, and obviously I like V. Schwab as an author. I read all of her other fantasy stuff, but I didn't love the historical fiction in Addie LaRue. But I'm hoping I like this one better. So yeah. Alright, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, let me know some books that you're excited about that are coming out soon. I will talk to you guys on the next one. Goodbye.